Alright guys, today we're talking about 3D printing and motorsports. Not just automotive, but motorsports. We've got race cars, race bikes, F1, and more crazy stuff. So let's get right into it. High performance materials and additive manufacturing have met one of the toughest proving grounds for engineering. Mechanical stresses, chemicals, extreme heat, high G-forces, etc., you name it. When lap times come down to milliseconds, any advantage is significant and usually worth every penny. In a bid to stay competitive, some of the top racing teams from around the world are turning to 3D printing to find an edge over their competitors. Let's start off with one of the most recent announcements from General Motors. In the 2020 season, Chevrolet race cars covered 80,000 miles with hundreds of 3D printed parts, from the Indy 500 to the 24 Hours of Daytona, and even the Laughlin Desert Classic. Chevrolet race cars earned numerous class victories with the help of additive manufacturing. Starting with Chevy's latest race car, the Corvette C8R, which made its race debut back in January at the Rolex 24 at Daytona, equipped with over 75 3D printed parts, including the oil tank, the tank inlet, the cap, air conditioning, driver cooling box, and an integrated hydration system, power steering pump bracket, and headlight assemblies. 50 of these parts were designed or printed in-house by General Motors. Now, the two C8Rs have been driven close to 8,000 miles across 10 races this year. Corvette Racing has brought home 6 victories this year, 3 1-2 finishes, and both the drivers' and manufacturers' championships. In IndyCar, Chevrolet has taken additive manufacturing further, creating parts for their Indy V6 engine. Components in the exhaust system are 3D printed to help eliminate failure points caused by traditional manufacturing. This not only improves upon reliability, but gives the benefit of increased design flexibility and freedom, while reducing costs at the same time. Chevrolet-powered Indy cars have run over 60,000 miles since the beginning of the 2020 season. During the freaking crisis, are you kidding me? For the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series, Chevrolet introduced the Camaro ZL1 1LE, replacing the Camaro ZL1. This new iteration made use of over 500 3D printed prototype parts to develop the new ZL1 1LE body in the wind tunnel. In addition, the Camaro uses a 3D printed gear cooling duct that has accumulated nearly 18,500 miles of competition in 27 races. If you're liking this video as much as I am, hit that like button and share it if you can. As always, it lets us know that you're enjoying this content, but more so, it gets the Skynet operator, the YouTube algorithm knowing that you like it too, and then they'll share it with more people. And yeah, just it's an easy little button click. Just please. I love you. Thank you. Next, moving right along, we've got 2 manufacturers that have teamed up with some of the biggest names in the 3D printing industry. Toyota with 3D Systems and McLaren with Stratasys. This is going to be good. So Toyota entered a partnership with 3D Systems in August of last year with the goal of developing a first-to-market manufacturing solution including 3D printers, materials, and software with the goal of advancing automotive design and production. They aim to demonstrate how additive manufacturing solutions can positively impact and even transform the competitive industry that is motorsports. In motorsport, we know that being first is what counts, and we bring this same attitude to our entire business. And that's from the project general manager of future production technology at Toyota Motorsport GmbH. We are on the cutting edge of motorsport. We want to partner with the companies that are leading the way so Toyota can maintain its advantage. TMG has chosen 3D Systems for this partnership because they share our pioneering spirit. Exhibited by the fact that they introduced the world to 3D printing, we see the unparalleled potential of combining 3D Systems expertise and know-how with that of TMG to create technologies that define new additive manufacturing innovations in the automotive industry. Our team of experts will complement that of 3D Systems to develop advanced laser sintering technologies and a portfolio of materials with improved properties to meet the rigorous demands of motorsport. We intend to use these new technologies to more quickly and efficiently create lightweight, high-quality production parts for our motorsport projects, leading to competitive advantage. So far in the partnership, Toyota has enjoyed a dominant 2019 and 2020 season with its two TS050 hybrid LMP1 cars. So it seems that this partnership has already been paying off. Moving right along, we've got McLaren Racing, one of the most revered names in all of motorsport, as one of the most successful teams of all time. With 182 race wins, 12 driver championships, and 8 constructors championships to their name in Formula One alone, you can bet that McLaren is always looking for ways to add to that tally. In 2017, McLaren Racing and Stratasys announced a partnership similar to the partnerships we just discussed. Now, McLaren Racing, along with Stratasys, have been in a 4-year partnership, with the latter being the official supplier of 3D printing solutions to the McLaren Racing Formula One team and providing the team with additive manufacturing and 3D printed solutions. They will assist the team in increasing its capacity for rapid manufacturing at the McLaren Technology Center in Woking, United Kingdom. So McLaren has been utilizing additive manufacturing to speed up car development across the board, from tools and tooling to parts that actually go in the car itself, like hydraulic brackets and carbon fiber nylon. Parts like these can be printed trackside, so spares and new iterations can be created in literally just a few hours. So we've even got a customer who prints air intakes for older BMWs used in road and track racing. Speaking of BMW, we've got BMW's Motorrad motorsport division that races in the FIM Superbike with the S1000RR. As you may remember, we covered this story in a past news episode. Go back and check that out if you haven't seen it. There's a bunch of other cool stuff in there, and we release them every single week. But BMW as a whole has embraced 3D printing over the past few years, and most recently opened up their additive manufacturing campus in Munich, Germany, for full production, research, and training in 3D printing. The automaker's motorcycle racing unit has a portable 3D printer that travels to each event and is stationed in the pit area. This technology allows us to make improvements to the BMW S1000RR quickly and efficiently, says Mark Bongers, director of BMW Motorrad Motorsport. We can use 3D printing to implement changes at the racetrack, even during race events. So when BMW engineers identify a component for improvement, prototypes are printed in plastic and their function and ease of installation are checked on the bike. And so as soon as a part's perfect, the final data is sent back to the Munich additive manufacturing facility, which then manufactures it for competitive racing in metal or carbon. Now, for smaller components or spare parts that need to be manufactured that aren't subject to extreme stress, such as sensor holders or quick release couplings, the complete process takes place on site with the 3D printer. BMW has used its on-site additive manufacturing process to optimize bike parts, including brake ventilation systems in plastics that are reinforced with carbon fiber, complex molded parts, titanium crash pads, aluminum distributor boxes, and aerodynamic trim parts. Tons of other stuff, especially in the supercars these days, that are being 3D printed, and we're going to do a whole nother video on that specifically. So make sure you're subscribed, definitely hit that like button, and leave a comment down below if you like this video. And if you're interested in 3D printing some parts for your car, maybe you work at a shop, or maybe you're one of these guys over at McLaren, here at Vision Miner, we actually specialize in functional 3D printing, specifically high-performance plastics like PEEK, Ultim, PPSU, etc., which are lighter than metal and often used as metal replacements. So if you're interested in that stuff, feel free to reach out, give us a call, or shoot us an email. We can help you make the right choice for your application, whatever that may be. Some stuff, it's not a good idea, but for a lot of stuff, it's the best idea. Give us a call, we're here to help. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Have a positive rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one.